Namaskara, hello. This video is for you if you are integrating a meditation practice into your Thrive May Yoga Challenge. And the first part of the video, I'm going to talk about just a few of the practical points for starting a meditation practice. And in the latter part of the video, I will share some teachings from the yogic tradition. And I know you have different levels of experience with meditation. Some of you are already in the midst of a perhaps long time standing meditation practice, and for others this is brand new. So we'll just start at the beginning. And the first thing is that you'll need something to sit on. You can purchase a meditation cushion. You can sit on a block with a blanket on top or a yoga bolster, and you can also sit in a chair if you're not able to sit on the floor. Just grab a chair from your dining room table. There's a few different sitting postures which I'll show you. One of them is called Virasana. I'm going to tilt this down so you can see. So in Virasana, your lower legs are folded back, knees are bent, and you can sit up on something. So that's Virasana. If that's not comfortable for you, you can sit with your feet in line with your pelvis in Siddhasana. And you can see here that my lower legs are all the way on the floor, my knees are grounded, and so my joints are really supported here. We want the entire shin bone to be on the floor, so you might need to sit up quite high in order to find that. And that way we have weight distributed between the hips and the lower leg. Another option is Sukhasana, and that's here with your lower legs crossed. And you can see on me that my knees lift up quite a bit, so I would place a block or a folded blanket under each of my knees to support my joints in this posture. And if any of those are not comfortable for you, you are welcome to sit in a chair and just have your feet flat on the floor with your legs not crossed, and that can be your posture. The next thing that you'll need is an alarm or a timer. So you'll want to set an alarm for maybe starting with 5 to 10 minutes, and then over the course of the month you can lengthen out your sitting time just however long you want, up to 30 or 45 minutes even. And the reason for having an alarm is so that you don't have to look around for the time. You don't have to check your phone, you don't have to look for your watch or peek across the room. You can just really drop into your experience. So I highly recommend setting a timer every time you sit down. And also to consider what time of day you're going to commit to your sitting practice. I like mornings because my body's a little more at ease, I'm relaxed, and my mind isn't spinning quite as much with the events of the day. So find a time that works for you. If morning isn't a good option, you can do lunch hour, you can do before bed, whatever works for you and your family. So I'd like to share some teachings from the yoga tradition, and this is really inspired from many traditions of meditation. As you know, there's various styles of Buddhist meditation and different yogic teachings as well. And this is a contemplation of the part of ourselves, the part of our mind that seeks outside of ourselves for pleasure, for comfort, for something to bring ease and pleasure into our lives. And you can think of this as the if-only mind. There is a sutra in the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali that introduces the 5 klesha. These are the negative states of mind and emotion, or the afflicted states of mind. And the sutra is like this. Avidya smita raga dvesha binivesha ha klesha ha And so the first negative state of mind, or you can think of it as the state of mind that will lead to suffering, is avidya, and it's not really piercing through the veil to a deeper level of awareness or a deeper level of really truly seeing, of clarity. And avidya is the basis for the other four klesha. The next one is asmita, and asmita is ego identification. So this is when we identify ourself as the vehicles of consciousness, or our thoughts, our emotions, our experiences in the world, our body. And the next is raga. Raga is attachment to or clinging to pleasurable experiences or comfort, seeking out comfort. And that's what I'll focus on. And the next one is dvesha. Dvesha is the opposite of raga. It's pushing away or aversion, pushing away uncomfortable situations, pushing away anything that is not pleasurable. And the last is abhinivesha. Abhinivesha is clinging to life as we know it, clinging to the way things are and resisting change. And Patanjali assures us when we consider raga, the clinging to or seeking out pleasure, he assures us that having a pleasurable experience isn't the problem. The problem arises when we become attached to the pleasurable experience and we seek it out again and again. And in that sense, it starts to occupy our minds, and our minds can become fixated on our desires, on things that we hope or think might make us happy, make us content. There's a story that I've heard several times, but it's shared also from my teacher. It's a story from Ram Dass, and it goes like this. Ram Dass is sitting in a warm bathtub, enjoying his bath, and he thinks to himself, if only I had a book to read, then I would really be content. And he gets out of the tub and he gets the book and he returns to the tub. And then he says, if only I had a candlelight, then I would really be happy and could enjoy this. So he gets out of the bath and he gets a candle, and then he's reading by candlelight. And then he says, if only I had an inflatable cushion to rest on, then I would really be content. And so you can see quickly he realizes that his bath will get cold and he's not able to really drop in and enjoy the experience of his bath because he's really in the if only mindset where he's thinking of things that he's lacking, of ways that his experience is not perfect, is not whole, just as it is. And so I invite you over the coming week in your meditation practice and just through your days, through your yoga practice as well, to notice this voice that may arise, this if only voice that arises when we are seeking outside of the present experience for comfort. And the good news is that Patanjali shares in the Yoga Sutra that the klesha, the negative states of mind, we are able to weaken the klesha by developing an attitude of introspection. So it's certainly completely normal that we all, every single one of us, will experience the negative states of mind and emotion and live them fully, most likely. He says, Patanjali says that even the wise sage clings to life. And that's just normal and natural. It's not that the klesha are a terrible thing. They're just part of being human. And the good news is that the yogic practices are hoped, we believe, I believe, that the yogic practices help to weaken the kleshas hold on us and to lessen our entanglement. I hope to see you at the Yoga Lab this week and through the coming month. We recommend practicing 3 to 6 times a week if you can. And please reach out with any questions. Namaskara.